Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In the previous video, we have understand the basic anatomy of Excel. And today in this video, we are going to understand the basic Excel functions which every Excel users must know. So the first function that we are going to understand is sum, then SUMIF, product, max, min, average, so on and so forth. So let's get started with the video. First, we have a sum function. Here I have a table and I want to find the grand total of the total sales. So let's see, equal sum. Now, as we can see, sum function is showing up, adds all the numbers in a range of cells. Now hit a tab. For number 1, I'm just going to give this range and then hit enter. We can see the total of sales. Now let's go to the SUMIF. My second function is SUMIF function, and SUMIF function is used to find or to add all the numeric value when a specific criteria is met. For example, here my criteria is I want to find the sum of North region, the total sales that has happened in the North region. So equal SUMIF, press tab. Now for range, I will be giving this range, comma. Second argument is criteria. So I will be giving here criteria, double inverted commas. North is my criteria, comma, sum range. This is my sum range. Close the bracket, hit enter. So this is my sum range for the North region. Okay. Now second we have the product. We use a product to find the multiplication of two or more entities. So let's find the total sales. We have the units as well as we have the unit price. So let's find out the product. So let's find out the total sales. I'll be using the product function. See, it shows multiplies all the numbers given as arguments. Press tab, number 1. This is our number 1. Here in the argument you can see for the argument 2 we have to give number 2, comma, number 2, and press enter. So this is our multiplied product of units and unit price. Now if I want to drag this formula or if I want to copy this formula into the rest of the cells, what I can do is that I'll copy the cells and press Ctrl D. So my formula will get copied and I will have the desired result. Next one is max. Okay, now I want to find the maximum sales that has happened out of this whole table. So what I will be using is, for this situation, I will be using the max, which shows returns the largest value in a set of values, ignores the logical values and text. So we will be using the max function. For number 1, we will be giving this whole range, hit enter. So this is the maximum sales that has been generated. Okay. Similarly, second one is min. So we have to find the minimum sales in this table. So equal min. As you can see, it also shows returns the smallest number in a set of values, ignores logical values and text. Tab. For number 1, we will be giving this whole range. Press enter, and this is the minimum sales out of this whole table. Third one is average. Let's find out the average sales. So for finding the average sales, I will be using the average function. Again, I will be giving this whole range. Close the bracket and hit enter. Now this is the average sales that has been achieved by this whole team. Okay. Next is count function. So count function is used when we have to count the cells which have the numeric values. It ignores all the cells that are blank or which have error values or any text string. It can only count the values which have the numeric values. So let's see count, hit tab, will give the range, close bracket. Okay, 6. Let's check. So this is one value, this is second value, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So it has counted the cells which have numeric values and the rest of the cells are being ignored. Let's check it again. Count. Let's give this range which is a text value. Close the brackets, hit enter. It gives 0 result. Okay, so count function is used when you want to count the numeric value in a cell. Let's go to count A. Okay, so count A function is used to count the cells that has any type of data. It can count the empty cells. I'm sorry, it cannot count the empty cells, but it can count the cells which have numerical values, text values, logical values, even error values. Let's check it out. Equal count A, hit tab button, select the range, close the brackets, hit enter. Okay, so now we have the value 6. Let's go again and check if it can count the text values. This is our range, close the bracket, hit enter. Okay, so as we have discussed, count A can count the numeric values as well as the text values. Okay, count if. Count if function is used to count the number of cells based on a certain criteria or based on the specific criteria. Let's check it out. Here I want to count the total salesperson that are working in the south region. So let's go down, count if, and this is my range, comma. Next argument is criteria. So I'll give criteria as south, close the bracket. 4. Let's check it out if our output is correct or not. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So as we can see, it has counted, it has given the count of 4, that 4 people are working in the south region. Okay, let's go to the next function, which is count blank. Okay, as the name suggests, count blank is used to count the blank cells in a table. Let's see, count blank. So this is my range. Okay, so here we have 3 blank cells, 1, 2, and 3. So it has counted 3 as the count. Okay, let's go to the next function, which is concatenate. Okay, so concatenate is basically used to add two text. Let's see. Okay, as you can see, it joins several text strings into one string. So we use concatenate function so that we can join multiple text strings into one text string. So this is my text 1, comma. Now I want space also to be in between two text functions. So space, then comma, Then this is my third text. Close. Okay, so now we have our output over here. Now I want to drag this output for all the cells. So I'll select the cells and press Ctrl D. Okay. Next we have the len function. Okay, len function is used to understand or to know the length of our text. For example, what is the length of this order ID, or what is the length of this order ID? So let's find out. Also, it counts the special characters as well as the length. See, returns the number of characters in a string. So it counts the number of characters that are present in a text string. So this is my text. Hit enter. So it has total 9 characters. Control T. See, we can see the total number of characters that are present in this order IDs. Okay, proper. Okay, so proper function is one of the most commonly used function, because as you can see, when we receive data, many a times the data gets messed up. See here, for Rahul, Neha, Arjun, Meera, and so on and so forth, we can see the names are not in a proper format. So we want it in a proper format where the first letter is in capital letters and the rest of the letters are in small letters. So we will be using the proper function. I have chosen the text. See, my first letter is in capital letters and the rest of the letters are in small letters. Now selecting the range and pressing Ctrl D to achieve the desired output for all the names. Similarly, now we have lower function. Lower function is used to convert the text into the lower letters. We have the lower. This is my text. Hit enter. Select the cells. Press Ctrl D, and my text string is converted into the lower text string. Okay. Upper. Similarly, we use upper to convert the text string into the upper letters. Select the range. Ctrl D. See, now our names are being converted into the capital letters. Today. Okay, so we use today for finding out the current date. Let's see. Today, see, it returns the current date formatted as a date. Let's use it. So we have received the current date. Okay, now function is used to get the current date as well as the time. So it gives us the current date and time. Okay, so we have the current date and time. Now we have the Roman function. Okay, Roman function is used to, as the name suggests, it is used to convert into numerical values. Roman numerical values. Roman, it converts into Arabic numeral to Roman as text. So if there is a requirement where you want to convert into Roman values, you can use this function. I'm sorry, here we have to give the number. So this is the number, and I'll select the range and Control D. So here I have achieved the Roman values. Okay, I hope you like this video, and please do share it so that your fellow mates can understand the basics of Excel. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.